Hello everyone, welcome back to another Friday, another casual champion review. Hope you've been keeping well. I am stressed as all you know, it's that time of the year, university time, ramping up, finals, all that stuff. I've also just not been looking forward to this one, because, well, how do I put this bluntly? I despise Akali with every fiber of my being, so... I've also played her a total of probably 3 times since her existence. If you've seen some of my videos before, you've seen that Akali, for a good while, was my permaban. At this moment, it's currently Irelia or Yone, whatever, you know, which one doesn't get through. I despise them both. But Akali's kind of weird. For a character like Yone or Kaisa or Shaco, I despise playing against them. They're so toxic and so annoying to play against. But I also hate everything else about them. Like, you know, Kaisa is just a mess of a design. Shaco has no lore. Yone is, you know, he's Yone. But Akali, I actually like everything else about Akali besides her gameplay. I think, like, conceptually, from a character design, from a lore, from personality, like everything else, she's pretty cool. Fighting a, what is it, master tier... Lee Sin on the enemy team, so that's fun. And also this guy's 200,000 mastery points on ASOL, so this will be interesting. Oh, good. Oh, I actually almost killed that guy. Wow. Alright, well. There goes my Ignite, I suppose. Do you remember when Akali's Q used to heal? That was awesome. I like that that was a thing she could do. Anyway. I was speaking about the stuff I like about Akali, and one of those is her lore. The neat thing about it is that she's like one of the few champions who's, I'm fairly certain, her old design, her old design is still canon. Pre-rework, I mean. Where that was her under the tutelage of Shen when she was still in the Kinku Order. She's part of the Kinku Order, right? Which is one of the big three in Ionia? What? There's Kinku Order, there's Navori Brotherhood, and the Order of Shadows, I think. I'd have to brush up my Ionia lore a bit. The last 2 casual champion reviews were easy, because I know those characters' lore pretty much off by heart already. So as far as the lore goes, Akali, young, she's trained to be the next, I believe the Fist of Shadow was the name of it. The way that it works. The way you have it in the Kinku Orders that's ruled by a triumvirate, kind of like, you know, Noxus has Darius, Swain, and the Faceless One. Kinku Order has the 3 different parts. There's the Eye of Twilight, which is Shen. There's Fist of Shadow, which was Akali's mom, and I think Akali was supposed to be the successor to that. And then there's Kennen, the Heart of the Tempest. I don't even know he's going to get him. He's going to die to it. Well. Oh my god, he's a genius! As far as I remember, the Eye of Twilight, which is Shen's thing, his whole thing is that he's supposed to maintain the balance between the mortal realm and the spirit realm. The Fist of Shadow is supposed to be like, you know, it's an assassin sent to eliminate enemies of the Kinku Order. And the Heart of the Tempest is just... he's middle manager. He's just like, nope. He's trying to keep the other 2 in line. I think it's kind of funny because, like, Master Kusho was the Eye of Twilight before Shen. And I don't remember the name of Akali's mom, but Akali's mom was the Fist of Shadow before her. But Kennen has been the only Heart of the Tempest ever, you know, because he's a Yordle. Yordles kind of don't die ever. So Akali's job, she's meant to go out and just, I think, he literally used the term pruning the tree, I believe. Like, she's designed to just get rid of unfavorable people that might be conspiring against the Kinku. But it hasn't worked out too well, mainly because the Order of Shadows kind of fucking everything up, and also Shen doesn't really want to act against them because his brother is the leader of it. Well, not his actual brother, but, like, you know, adopted stepbrother, basically. And Akali's kind of just pissed off about that. She's like, Shen, come on, man. The Order of Shadows killing all these people. We gotta stop them. They're ruining the balance of Ionia, and also she's pissed off that Shen is taking priority to the spirit realm. I mean, he's not. It's his job to maintain balance between the spirit realm and the normal realm, but she only really cares about the matters of the mortal realm. Akali's just racist against spirits, I guess. And so she decides, you know what, Shen, fuck you, fuck your Kinku Order, I'm gonna go do things my own way. And that's kind of where we are today. Hi again, Lee Sin. Man. Wow. That's crazy how I could, like, do all that. Like, that was definitely skill, and not that I had a million buttons I could press. What a skillful character, everyone. Can you tell? Wow. But I think it's kind of cool that you have this character that's supposed to be part of the Kenku. That's why I like her design, because they actually did a really good job of making her look that part. You know, like, she still looks like a ninja. I find it's hard to design ninja characters these days, because the design is just so many tropes. It's so overdone. We've seen a billion ninja characters. Like, even Shen. Like, at the end of the day, Shen is just, he's a ninja. There's not really much else to him. Zed is just the Shredder. How many times can you do this character archetype and make it unique? But that's why I like Akali, because they did make her unique. Because she's like a punk ninja. That's the whole aesthetic they went for. They basically made a ninja who's rebelling against being a ninja. And you get that in her design. She looks like she's wearing a whole bunch of streetwear and stuff. Assassin, be gone. I mean, wait, I'm the assassin. I mean, AD carry, be gone. You know what? It's fine. I like he was complimenting me before, and now he just says, nah, go to jail. She's also one of the few characters, I think, like, she's not muscly, but she's one of the few female characters who actually has some variants of muscle definition. It's very minor, but it exists. You know, I feel like half these characters, these could have muscle. Like, I think Samira Sejuani, I think, are the biggest offenders. They should definitely have some meat on their bones. Which is weird that Akali has visible muscle definition, because she's supposed to be nimble and speedy, which is kind of a thing you don't really want. You don't really want a muscle character for that. Obviously, her hair is probably the most recognizable part about her. I think it's nice. Even if it's just a hairstyle, it's nice that there's one thing that's always consistent about Akali across all her skins. You know, it's a small thing, but I like when a character has at least one recognizable feature about their body. I need to take a look at the old Akali again, because I don't even remember if she had hair similar to this in any capacity. She probably didn't. But I mean, old Akali was also an example of a character she's just a ninja. But look, I love it. She's got the backpack. The tattoos are fucking awesome. The little braid in her hair. Like, she looks so, like, punkish. You know, I was part of this order of ninjas, but now I fucking hate these guys. She doesn't hate them. Like, they left on, like, decent terms. Shen knew that, like, Akali had to walk this path to find her way in life. So he didn't meet her with resistance when she said, like, she had to leave the order. But they're not exactly, like, best of friends anymore. I mean, it was more like a master-student tutelage kind of thing. Well, I like that dynamic, at least, that they left on good terms, mostly. Again, mostly. Dude, I love the plants changes for Chemtech Drake. It's so fun. Is there any other, like, weird lore facts about Akali I'm not remembering? I mean, she was in the comic with Zed. So that was cool. Went to go hunt down Jin. That was neat. Showed up in Awaken, which is kind of cool. She has a crush on Kain, apparently. I think. Am I remembering that wrong? I'm pretty sure she does. Why do so many weird characters have a crush on Kain? Like, Akali's got a crush on Kain. Odyssey Jinx has a crush on Odyssey Kain. Well, that's what. Speaking of legendary skins, that was some discourse that happened last year. The whole Star Guardian Akali thing that happened. Oh! Oh, it worked. Look at that. I'm an expert, clearly. It definitely was all me, guys, not Samira. They had a change of voice actors for her legendary skin. People thought it just came out of the blue, that it was a person that just didn't exist before. That's not true. It was the person who did the voice for Akali in the Legends of Runeterra short. So it's not like this is just a brand new person they brought in to voice Akali. The discourse wasn't really that the legendary skin got a new voice actor, because that happens all the time. Sometimes they can't get the voice actor back, or, you know, there's complications or whatever. For Akali, it was like, they brought in the new voice actress for Star Guardian, but then they went to replace her old one. And you guys know I'm all up for these, like, voice acting changes. I think the Nidalee voice line update was fantastic. I love it so much. But Akali was weird, because Akali's not an old character. Like, the voice acting update would have been released, I think, only like 3 or 4 years after her rework came out. So it seemed kind of unnecessary. Like, why are they doing this? Why are they giving Akali a new voice actor for seemingly no reason at all, just to match the legendary skin when that's not happened hundreds of times. And they say, oh, you know, it's because we want to have thematic consistency across all our games. You know, we want to make sure that whatever game you go to, they'll have the same voice actor. That's fine, but that happened the exact same patch. They released Star Guardian Kai'Sa, which got the same voice actor that Kai'Sa always has, granted, but then Legends of Runeterra comes out with Star Guardian Kai'Sa, and it's a different voice actress. So clearly not. Like, you did it at the exact same time. It doesn't make any sense. I'm realizing I have really not done much this game. I'm kind of just wandering around. Samira has taken over the game completely and entirely, that's fine by me. Now you guys don't get to see me fuck up on Akali too often, but you know, at least I got that at least I got that one fancy play earlier in the game. I say fancy like I didn't just button mash. That's also the subject of her gameplay, of course. I think gameplay is probably the most controversial part about Akali. Certainly T working his magic, making weirdo shit, which is the enigma that Certainly T is the same person. He made like Kalista and the Warwick rework and Thresh, but then he goes on to make Zoe and Aphelios and the Akali rework. And if you guys didn't play Akali when she first came out, my lord, like her Q used to heal. The ult, I didn't need a champion beforehand. You could just do it right off the bat. It was fine. And the biggest thing, of course, was that she could shroud under towers. Like her shroud, you could just use under tower. It's fine. You're invisible. Like, it didn't make any goddamn sense. Now let's kill this guy. Lauren! Lauren, come back! Oh, no one wants to fight me. Samira's getting to have all the fun this game. Lauren! Fight me. Do you really want to fight Samira over me? Like, I feel like at the current stage we're at today, I'm probably the easier person to fight than the 22 and something Samira. I think we're just gonna win the game outright. Ouchie. I feel like Samira just wins everything. This is gonna be a very short video in this case. Well, oh, I guess not. Oh. Look at my expert skills. Do it. Do it. Clearly, I'm an expert. Oh! I'm dead as shit. Goodbye. You know what? I got 2 kills this game. That's more than I could hope for. I didn't feed at least. Granted, I was fighting early game Ace Soul, so that's not much of a feat. Alright, you know, she's stupid and broken. I like her anyway, though. I guess that's it for today's Casual Champion review. I'll see you guys next week for Akshot, alright? Take care. Have a good day. I'll see you next time.